Hey guys, what's up? Gonna be giving you basically my card for this week. What I think WrestleMania will be, who I think will win. Um, it did change a little bit from last week. I'll put last week's card down in the description so you can see how I compare. I'll talk about it a little, but I'm not gonna put this week's card down in the description so that way you watch the video. First match. I guess I'll go through Raw first, just because that's what I have at the top of my paper. First match I have down Orton Punk. And because I'm fucked up, I'm gonna say I want it to be a chain match. They did have blood. They definitely both show the level of intensity, and I think this is one match where they could actually make it look good. I don't think it's too over the top. I don't like Last Man Standing. I don't think really fits them. I think cage matches don't really fit WrestleMania. Don't want to do ladder match because you have so many of those throughout the course of the year. I think chain match would be the right call. Falls count anywhere, then they have to fall somewhere that's not in the ring, so that's not necessarily a good decision. Yeah, so I would think chain match if they're not going to do a regular match. Not necessarily for anything, but next match, Cole vs. King, loser leaves Raw match. I probably have more careers or more jobs on the line than are going to be at WrestleMania throughout my card, but I see these guys not being able to last at the announcer's desk together, so I think a losers leave Raw match would be appropriate. For Orton Punk, probably Punk winning. For Cole King, I will say, right now I see Cole winning, just because King's a bit older. Maybe he wants his last match to be at WrestleMania since he's never had a match before. At WrestleMania, I think that would be ideal. It would be good for both of them. Might get Cole over a little. I mean, you can't be more over than Cole as a heel. Everyone fucking hates him. Smarks, everyone. And personally, hate him as a human, not even as a person, not even as a character at this point. I think most people hate him more as a human being than a wrestler, which is fucked up. Next I have down here, you could tell I was taking this while Raw was on, because just as things came to my head, things I forget, but like what I did most of this while Raw was on. Obviously, Taker Triple H. I think in terms of match quality, this is the best decision. I think in terms of the future, it's not as good as if they gave it to Wade Barrett, but I mean, obviously it makes sense. I know some people had problems with the segment. I'm not going to give it problems because we knew Taker was returning. Triple H's return made just enough of an impact to make you forget or make you like react to it. And I mean, Taker's matches don't essentially need build up. There are matches on this card that need build up. The Taker match does not need build up. The Taker match will sell WrestleMania when he's a fucking old man. Well, he's an old man now, but when he's fucking dead. Well, he's dead now too. Fuck, there's really nothing I could say, but bottom line, I think Taker, Triple H careers will be on the line. I think they'll put both careers on the line, no reason not to. Taker wins, obviously, at this point. Taker's not going to be losing the streak. If you think Taker's going to lose the streak ever, you're wrong. That wouldn't make sense. That would throw essentially 20 years of shit out the window. And that's a lot of shit to be throwing out windows. Yeah. Next, I wrote this down before the commercial, or I thought of it before the commercial break, and then after the commercial break, they actually had the confrontation. So I'm seeing Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, U.S. title on the line. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but either way, I see Daniel Bryan winning. Sheamus, I wouldn't say injuring Daniel Bryan, but Sheamus definitely doing something after to make himself look good. I think Sheamus should come out on top, but Daniel Bryan should win the actual match. And then my last thing for Raw would be something with Cena, Miz, The Rock, obviously. I mean, they're still sort of teasing. Like, Cena's rap still sort of tease Rock versus Cena. I'm gonna say Miz, Cena still, with The Rock as guest referee, but hell, if Rock really is around for as long as he says, they could already have Rock Cena planned for next WrestleMania. It's not like we're definitely not getting Rock Cena, but it just isn't looking like it right now, and who knows what Rock's plans are. Rock Cena, Miami, year of build. Why not? I mean, they could do 3 months build, they could do a year build. Either way, it's going to sell a hell of a lot of WrestleManias, but it will happen at a WrestleMania. Someone said it might be better for SummerSlam if it happened at SummerSlam, just because SummerSlam has lost some credibility, but I don't think SummerSlam's lost that much credibility. I mean, it hasn't been great, but it hasn't been lackluster either. Definitely better than, like, throwaway pay-per-views, like, Money in the Bank was good this year. Definitely better than Survivor Series. Survivor Series lost everything that made it special. Now, I guess I'll go with the Divas match, because that's sort of inter-promotional. I guess right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Divas written down on here for the Divas match. Could possibly, I see a Battle Royale happening at this point. Obviously they could throw in any Divas, but I wrote down Layla, both Bellas, Eve, Gail, Michelle, McCool, Trish, and possibly Awesome Kong, if Awesome Kong's coming back, but I mean at this point, fuck it, she probably isn't. Fucking internet rumors fucking ruin everything. That's why people who are pissed off about Taker Triple H knew the spoiler. Like, if you didn't know the spoiler, I can't see how you didn't hate that. I can't see a way that you would have hated that segment last night. If you didn't read the spoiler. If you did read the spoiler, which I guarantee most of the fucking people watching this video did read the spoiler, and they're gonna write a comment about bitching, but about how bad it was. And I could understand that, because it wasn't a surprise to a lot of the wrestling fans. But I would see the Bellas winning the Battle Royale for the title, using the switch, possibly leading to a Laycool face turn. I mean, further down the line, Laycool are the top divas right now. They're goddamn annoying, but they know how to do their job, and they would be respected. On the Smackdown side, well, another inter-promotional match, Corree versus Nexus, I still see happening for the tag team titles. I don't know what they did with the tag team titles last night, but it did make the Corree look strong. My guess is 3-on-3 with Barrett involved, and Otunga pretty much being the leader of the tag team for Nexus, because CM Punk will have his match, and sort of be separated by that point with Nexus. Sort of just leading them more than actually being in. But then I see McIntyre, Ziggler, for Kelly's career. If Ziggler wins, Kelly's not rehired. If McIntyre wins, Kelly is rehired. Makes sense. You could even do this before the Divas match and have Kelly win the Divas match. I see Ziggler winning, though. Ziggler's on top of his game, so Kelly wouldn't get her job back in that case. But that's not my problem. That was dick. Maybe Kelly will go to Raw or something, but I don't see Ziggler losing his match at WrestleMania. Ziggler did great work with Edge, and Ziggler is a great talent, and they should be putting him over. They should be making him look strong. Zeke versus Big Show. I'm gonna say Zeke. I see Zeke versus Big Show happening. Obviously, most people probably see Zeke versus Big Show happening. I wrote down Zeke to win, but Big Show might win. Not really definite on that point. don't really care. But my thing is, like, as long as they can make it look like a good big guy match, I'll be happy. And World Heavyweight Championship, Edge versus Del Rio. Typically at WrestleMania we see the faces win. And I think it would be a little bit disrespectful to Sheamus if they let Del Rio win, because Sheamus just became the fastest superstar ever to win the World Heavyweight, or to win the championship. I have Miz versus his ego in an Alex Riley on a pole match written down. Obviously that's sarcasm. But when he was doing his promo, I thought of that, because I was bored. Yeah. Oh, I didn't say I definitely see a double heel turn for Miz, or a heel face turn for Miz and Cena, if The Rock's involved with their match. And probably Miz winning, because I think that would ultimately, if Miz turned face and won clean over John Cena, that would help his credibility would go through the roof, and he has the potential to pretty much be, as far as mic skills are concerned, be the next Rock. Hopefully his wrestling skills aren't bad. I wouldn't say he could wrestle a very good mid-card match, but the mid-card matches better, or normally have better matches, just because of the dynamic and the way faces get a lot of their pops. But definitely see Miz winning. Definitely see Edge winning, just because it would be disrespect to Sheamus, and because faces normally come out on top, and if you're gonna disappoint some fans, if Miz does a successful face turn, obviously that's not a big deal, but you do have to have at least one face retaining their title, so I think Edge would be it. Maybe help from Christian, maybe some sort of involvement from Christian, but I'm not super positive how that'll work. A lot of people say there will be a Money in the Bank match. I don't see a Money in the Bank match happening. Overall, though, I am excited for Mania at this point. There is... Shit. I gotta bring up... I forgot to open up my countdown. But I do have a countdown going on my computer to WrestleMania. Pulling it up right now. I'm dope at you. Ooh. Okay, 40 days, 4 hours, 40 minutes, and 7 seconds left till WrestleMania. I'll see you next week with how my cards change, what I believe my predictions are next week, because they're not going to be the same. Fuck it, I don't know what's going to happen at WrestleMania. This was a waste of a video. Again, love all you people. Peace.